morning, I'm John Panecker with the Mohave Valley Daily News, and this is your daily dose for Wednesday, November 4th. Today's daily dose is brought to you by Tri-State Radiology Center located in Fort Mohave, Arizona. Tri-State Radiology Center is an American College of Radiology accredited facility. They serve the tri-state area and now accept Medi-Cal. Our professional staff is here for you and will work with the healthcare providers in the community to help take care of your health. At Tri-State Radiology Center, your image means the world to us. All right, let's see what we got going on. We got a lot of ads in today's paper, that's for sure. Well, I hope you didn't stay up too late last night watching the election results to see what happened, because as of, it's 6 o'clock now, this morning, they still don't have it settled. A lot of things are settled, and one of them is that Arizona has flipped to blue. Arizona went for Biden. Some of the other things going on, Mark Kelly, even though McSally hasn't conceded that he won, is up by about 10 percentage points. He said there's a lot of mailed-in votes, early cast votes that still haven't been counted, so they expect that that's going to close the gap a little bit. But most people have called it for Kelly. He did a quasi-acceptance speech last night, so that's what's going on with that. There's still about 7 or 8 states that they're still counting votes. There was one source said this morning about 2 million votes that they're still counting. They were early votes. Some of them were in-person votes that they just don't have the staff to get counted fast enough. Wisconsin, for some reason, my home state, is they said at the beginning, look, we're going to take this slow and make sure it's right. So could be a couple days before we still get the actual results. Biden was slightly ahead this morning, but most of the states that are still left to be counted, especially the big ones, the key states, it looks like Trump's got a lead in those. So we'll see what happens. In local elections, Julie Baer has a commanding win over Royanne Ortiz for the MCC governing board. She's the incumbent. Royanne was trying to unseat her, and Julie had a big lead there. On the school board, Carrie Faring from the Daily News, she won that easily. There was still another spot, but the county has yet to release. They just list it as write-in votes. They don't list it as who won what. So we still we'll do some digging today to find out what the deal is on that. They're still counting ballots as well. So you can count on a lot of shenanigans over the next couple of days with both sides, Democrats and Republicans claiming victory and both claiming that there are shenanigans going on. So we'll see what happens. As far as Proposition 207 and 208, 207 is the statewide initiative to legalize marijuana. That passed. And Proposition 208 is the education funding. That also passed. The budget override down in Mohave Valley, that failed. So no continuation of the tax down in Mohave Valley Elementary School District, but both of the other two big propositions in the area passed. City Council had a meeting last night, and the big item was the new boat launch plan. The idea is to get a chunk of property in Old Bullhead down there that right now currently Don Laughlin owns, and turn it into a boat launch to be used by the boat launch and jet ski rental and all that people up in town. You know, if you drive through Old Bullhead, we got a bunch of them up there. Right now, they currently use the boat launch at Community Park. So the idea is to get that, charge them a small fee. They'll recoup the money that they used for developing that area down there from those fees, but they'll also use it to build concession stands and things like that. They decided to postpone that. It was something that came up pretty late for the agenda, and they didn't really have much of a chance to talk to businesses and kind of get their input on it. So they're going to revisit it. They're going to do a workshop on November 17th at 3 p.m. and then possibly vote on it that night, but they got a little bit more information to gather on that. So we'll see. More voting stuff. Oh, one of the things that the Republicans, that the GOP was worried about, was possibly losing the Senate. The Democrats were very motivated to get that done. A lot of money poured into all those contests, but it appears to be for naught. There's only one so far, which I think that it looks like that's going to hold, but there was only, the Democrats needed to gain 4 seats on the Senate to take over the Senate. They gained 1, but then they lost another one later on in the night, so they're still needing 4 more. And one of the big one was Mitch McConnell and Amy McGrath, that's in Kentucky, and they thought that was they had a good chance there. Nope. McConnell held her off pretty well. There's a few other big ones, Georgia, Michigan, but it held for sure. So we have a nice picture here from the River Valley. This is actually Malk's team. Malk's JV coach Casey Knutson and the Patriots from Malk. They played against River Valley on Monday night. River Valley varsity won. Malk's JV also won. So my Wisconsin Badgers Purdue game is off. There's a virus outbreak within the Badgers. That'll be their 2nd game in a row that was canceled from the virus. NFL's making some changes on the sidelines, more distancing. They're starting to have a problem. Weather, it's supposed to be beautiful again today, tomorrow, and Friday, all in the lower to mid 90s and sunny. But then suddenly Saturday, winter gets here, and the high is only supposed to get up to 70. So it's going to be a chilly Saturday. Hope you don't have any outdoor plans. Wednesday is also the day that we have our Laughlin our Laughlin Times. There it is. Nice picture of President Trump there and his visit to Bullhead City. It was really billed as a visit to Arizona and Nevada. So we got some quotes in there from some area residents. And then also Trunk or Treat in Laughlin. You know, there was a pile of trunk or treats this year. This one was at the Renaissance Realty. And that was pretty successful. And then inside, we have a nice big spread on the new Boys and Girls Club thrift store. This one, you know, we have one here in Bullhead City. I believe it's down on Hancock. This is the one that just opened up inside the Laughlin Mall. They had their grand opening. It was a joint ribbon cutting between the Laughlin Chamber of Commerce and the Bullhead Area Chamber of Commerce. So Autumn Boyle Robinson, the director over there, opened another store. And remember, they take all that money and use it to build facilities and improve what's going on at some of their other places. So congratulations, Autumn. I'm trying to get Autumn to come in here maybe next week, and we can do an interview with her regarding that. She has one of her big events, the the Desert Trump is coming up. So, and then Wednesday is also our day for the entertainer. If you aren't familiar with the entertainer, please come and pick one up. It's basically Laughlin. There's a lot of information in here about what's going on at the different casinos, the restaurants, specials, gambling specials. This one's got a nice article on the Red Rock Canyon and another story on chloride. So you check that out. But this is one of our most popular products for sure. All right, crazy day yesterday. Probably be another crazy day today when it comes to the elections. We're probably looking at that for the next few days anyway. So hang in there. It's going to be okay. All right, the Daily Dose is brought to you by Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. So call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. Remember, we have our Daily Dose and Valley Voices now available to stream on the Anchor app, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and more. They're all in the description below. Check them out. We will be releasing our Athlete of the Week on Thursday, tomorrow. So that'll be in the paper, along with the video. And then we're also working hard right now on our Athlete of the Month for October. And that should be in Tuesday of next week. So be looking for those. All right. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great day. And hang in there. This whole election thing is almost over. We'll see you tomorrow.